Good morning, students. In last lecture, we learned uh, national income, meaning of national income, and features of national income. Today, we are going to learn about the circular flow of income. That is one model of income. As we see the diagram, that is two sectors. Circular flow have three sectors actually, but we learn only one sector. That is two sector model. That is household sector and business sector. The circular flow model demonstrates how money from moves through society. This model demonstrates how money moves through society. Money flows from produces to works as wages and flows back to producers as payment for product. What I say, money flows from produces to workers as a wages and flows back to producers as payment for these products. In short, an economy is an endless circular flow of money. An economy is an endless circular flow of money. For that reason, the model is also referred to as the circular flow of income model. Okay. The circular flow means the unending flows of production of goods and services, income and expenditure. Okay, the circular flow means the unending flows of production of goods and services, income and expenditure in an economy. It shows the redistribution of income. It shows the redistribution of income in a circular manner between the production unit, that is business sector. Okay, the production unit or a business sector and household sector. We begin with a simple hypothetical economy where there are only two sectors. Okay, that is household sector and business sector. Households are the owner. Households are the owners of factors of production. As we know, what are the factors of production? Land, labor, capital, and enterprise. Okay, or entrepreneurs also. So, household are the owners of factors of production and consumers of goods and services. Consumers of goods and services. Business sector produce goods and services and sell them to the household sector. See in that diagram, business sector produce goods and services and sell them to the household sector. The household sector receives income by selling the services of these factors to the business sectors. Household sector receive the income by selling the services. Okay, by selling the services of these factors to the business sector, that is land, labor, capital, enterprises. Okay. Then the business sector consists of producers who produce goods and services and sell them to the household sector of consumers. Household sector as consumers. Thus, the household sector buys the goods and services from business sector. Means what? Thus, one man's income is another man's expenditure. Right? One man's income is another man's expenditure. In circular flow of income, production generate factor income, which converted into expenditure. One's expenditure and another's income. So in circular flow of income, production generates factor income, which is converted into expenditure. This flow of income continuous as production, continuous as a production, as a continuous activity due to never ending human wants. As we know, human wants are endless, unlimited. It makes the flow of income circular. Okay, it makes the flow of income circular. Now, the next topic is different concepts of national income. Different concepts of national income. There are different concepts in national income. I hope you understand circular flow of income. It's very easy. There are only two sectors, household sector and business sector. Okay, the next topic is different concepts of national income. We learned today only two concepts, that is there are four concepts you have in your book, that is GDP, NDP, NNP and GNP. Okay, today now we learn GDP. GDP means gross domestic product. Okay, GDP is a gross of all final goods. All final goods. What are the final goods? It means consumer goods. Okay, GDP studies only final goods, that is consumer goods. Okay, gross domestic product is gross of all final goods, that is it means consumer goods. Is a consumer goods means is a commodity that is used by the consumers to satisfy current wants or current needs. Okay, rather than to produce another goods, right, and services within the domestic territory. Within the domestic territory. Domestic territory means geographical area or national border of a country during a period of 1 year. I again told you GDP means GDP is a gross of final goods and services within the domestic territory of a country during a period of 1 year. As we know, 1 year means that is a financial year. 1st April to 31st March. 1st April to 31st March. What is the formula of GDP? GDP means C plus I plus G. C plus I plus G plus X minus M. Okay. GDP is equal to C plus I plus G into bracket X minus M. What is C? What is C? C means consumption. Okay. C means consumption or consumption expenditure. What is consumption? It is the largest GDP component in the economy, consisting of private expenditure is an economy. For example, durable goods and non-durable goods. For example, durable goods and non-durable goods. Okay, that is consumption. Next is I. Next is I. I means investment. I means investment. Investment includes business investment in equipment. Business investment in equipments. Then spending by household on New houses, spending by household on new houses, uh, it also include in investment. Okay, the next is G, that is government expenditure. Expenditure. That is government expenditure. It is the total, or it is the sum of government expenditure on final goods and services. It includes salaries of public servants, then purchase of weapons for the military, etc. That are government expenditures. Next is X. X means export. 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 Export represents gross export. Here in GDP, export represent gross exports. GDP captures the amount a country produces, including goods and services, produces for other nation consumption. Therefore, exports are added and imports are subtracted. M means import. Import represents gross import and imports are subtracted. That is, M means import. Imports are subtracted. In short, what is GDP? GDP provides an economic snapshot of a country used to estimate the size of an economy and growth rate. GDP can be calculated in three ways. That is using expenditure, production, and income. Okay. In short, what is GDP? GDP provides an economic snapshot of a country used to estimate the size of an economy and growth rate. And GDP can be calculated in three ways. That is using expenditure, production, and incomes. Okay. This is first concept, that is GDP, gross domestic product. Now the second concept is NDP. Second concept is NDP, that is net domestic product. Okay, it is the net market value of all final goods. Final goods means consumer goods, that is consumer goods. NDP means it is the net market value of all final goods and services produced within the territorial boundaries of a country, that is geographical area or national border. Okay. It is the market value of all final goods and services produced within the territorial boundaries of a country during a period of 1 year. That is 1st April to 31st March. That is a financial year. That is a financial year. So during the period of 1 year. What is the formula of NDP? NDP is equal to GDP minus depreciation. GDP minus depreciation. Depreciation. GDP means what? C plus I plus G, X minus M. As we learn, C, that is consumption, I, that is investment, G, government expenditure, X, import minus import, export minus import. So GDP minus depreciation. NDP is equal to GDP minus depreciation. Here, depreciation means it reduces the value of capital. That is why it is separated from GDP to get NDP. Here, depreciation is a reduction of, means reduces the value of capital. That is why it is separated from GDP to get NDP. In short, it is an annual measure of the economy. It is a annual measure of economic output of a nation that is adjusted to account for depreciation and is calculating by subtracting depreciation from the GDP. Depreciation from the GDP, that is NDP, net domestic product. It is the net market value of all final goods and services within produces within the territory boundaries of a country during a period of 1 year. And what is GDP? GDP means this is a gross of all final goods and services within the domestic territory of a country during a period of 1 year. I hope you understand two concepts, GDP and NDP. It is a most important part in this chapter, GDP and NDP. I give you one assignment. See, this is assignment. Explain the circular flow of national income. It is very important question. You draw this diagram, that is household sector and business sector. In this question, explain all this explanation. Explain the circular flow of national income, and second is differentiate between GDP and NDP. What is GDP? You write down concept GDP and NDP, and then you write down formula of GDP and NDP, and give one example. At least 2-3 points you have to write in this question.